Welcome back to Kingdom Hearts, where I have no idea what I'm doing.
You're trying to open up a chest. Ting ting.
Donald's happy. That's nice.
Oh, that's a bad sign.
Whoa. Wait. Whoa. What was that?
Exactly.
That was just a tiny pixelated dot. You guys saw that, right?
Nope.
You didn't see that? I thought that was a very weird texture. Anyway. Oh, bubbles!
That's all that's here, isn't it?
Congratulations. You got fucking bubbles.
Walking bubbles.
Fucking bubbles.
Hey, at the very least, I know which way to go now.
Yay. Where some of these enemies kind of remind me something straight out of the Subspace Emissary.
Nah, so Subspace Emissary had clever enemy design.
Yeah. I guess.
A lot more clever than this, that's for sure.
Dan, you're the one doing Subspace, aren't you?
Yes. I don't know when, but it'll soon happen.
Yeah, I think you and Jake are the ones doing it.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do like back-to-back, one-player, two-player co-op.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to go, I thought.
Here's the problem, though. The downside about it is that for those who are player 2 in the Subspace Emissary...
Yeah, it's girlfriend mode.
Yeah, it really is, because player 1 hogs the camera. And if player 1 dies, then it's game over.
Yeah, the runaway guys learned that the hard way.
Poor guys. But is it bad? Yes.
No, it's not that bad.
I know, I'm just being sarcastic. Some things were meant to be one player. Whoa, don't fall off that ledge now.
I do not want to either.
Oh, be tamed, my falcon friends, for I am the key wielder. It should certainly give you a lot of health, even though your health bar is full. Probably a little more magic would be helpful. Alright, teleportation on. You know, it would be nice to have that power to pass all these levels and get to Maleficent right now.
Yeah, that would be nice, especially the second time we come here.
Ooh. Ooh. Uh-oh. Looks like it's Horde mode again. Oh boy!
Hey, it's basically, yeah, it's survival.
It's pretty much is. Survival. Or else you could just play elevator music.
I was literally doing like R3 the whole time.
Did you just waste some magic?
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't worry, I'm gonna get more like right now.
Alright. You know, it would be very nice if the enemies got hit by the electric background, but again, that means you would get hit too.
No, I can't get hit either.
Okay. I'm saying it would have been a nice feature.
You know what? I think I can go over that, but I don't want to test it.
It's like, I want to go ahead and kill myself. Zap.
Dude, like, what if there was a mod that replaced all of Sora's dialogue with iDubbbz?
Oh boy. I would have no comment, but I would enjoy myself.
Oh yeah.
I really would, because the only thing he would say is that I want to die. Round 2. More hordes.
Round 2. Your mother.
No, you.
Her mom gay.
Okay. Well, that's nice. At least it happened once. Oh, look, a chesty. You see what I mean? Look at that little tiny blue thing, and it just... Wow. I'm just saying the texture is just way out of place. Did it just say Dispel?
Yeah, it's a gummy.
It's a gummy. The names in this game. Alright. Teleportation. It needs sound effects, you know? I admit, who keeps leaving these chests around?
That's a damn
Dave.
good question.
Who?
Dave.
Exactly.
Dave from accounting.
You have an accountant?
We need to tell Dave to stop.
To stop loitering. Stop leaving.
He doesn't trust the
chests.
banks. That's why he leaves all this shit everywhere.
Yeah, you know what it is? Fucking bubbles. The bank.
I
will
don't know,
never
like,
take.
I think he thinks this is a storage unit.
Maleficent's castle is a storage unit. Okay, we're gonna change the script. Let's go back to 1940 and let's say, hey, Disney, I got plans for Sleeping Beauty. Let's change her castle into a storage unit and keep chests available for the prince to arrive to save his Sleeping Beauty.
No, you know what it's like? It's like how when Mario goes to storm Bowser's castle, Bowser's the guy who has like all the items right in front of the door.
Pretty much. You know, that's the thing. I mean, it really defeats the purpose. Like Bowser, you literally have just prepared your hero to kill your ass.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I'm gonna leave all the items all over the place. I'm gonna challenge him to see if he can get all 70 stars. And whoop-de-doo, he got all the stars. Might as well have just taken it up to space.
That's like the
instead.
3rd time Donald healed me this session.
Donald is actually doing effort.
Like, what the hell's wrong with
He's
Donald?
putting in the efforts. I mean, the thing is, he's not a bad companion. It's just that he's a terrible investor.
Ooh,
Pretty much. What you got? Thunder?
a Thunarga ring. Basically, basically when it goes to G, when there's a G in it, it's good.
It's
What?
Thunder.
Thundera and then
Thunda-
Thundargra.
Yeah.
And these are rings?
It's elements. Basically, the one with the G in it is the strongest one.
Why does this sound like you get... Why does it sound like these...
This isn't something that's... And this isn't a Kingdom Hearts thing. It's a Final Fantasy thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, why does it sound like these items are something you get out of a Kellogg's cereal box?
Dude, if I got a fire... Dude, if I got, like, a fire ring out of, like...
See what I mean?
out of, like, my cornflakes, that would be
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, pretty much get, like, a hypno ring, and see if you can make a person into Captain Underpants.
I actually have not seen that movie yet. Like, I see it on Netflix.
You gotta see it. It is really good.
Really?
Is it?
Yeah, they stuck with the source, and the voice acting is perfect.
Huh, that's the first time I heard anything good about, well, anything about the Captain Underpants movie, not gonna lie.
Well, I mean, I understand what people's preferences for certain things. And now I will say it does have a lot of potty humor, which I know a lot of
it's Captain
people think is
Underpants.
old.
What do you expect?
That's the thing, because it's good. That's how much I can say it. I enjoyed it. My girlfriend and I saw it on Netflix, and you know, I really had a great time with it. I enjoyed the movie. I don't know what else to say. I think it was definitely. Yeah, it was produced by DreamWorks, wasn't it? Because
Yeah, it's
they
DreamWorks.
They really, again, they stuck with the source and they did what they could. Anyway, are you halfway past the castle, or...
I'm still in the castle.
I'm saying, are you halfway through?
Oh. Not sure, honestly.
Well, we're fucked.
I know that I'm on the path to Maleficent.
You're on the path to hell.
I'm on a highway to hell.
May I ask,
No.
is her final... Yeah, obviously she turns into a dragon, so that's
Yes,
the form
you get to
pretty
fight
much
the
going up
dragon.
against.
Is that what you were gonna ask?
Boy. Yeah, because I was gonna say, obviously she's gonna be the dragon and you're gonna be going up against her.
Not gonna lie, that dragon is actually somewhat of a tough fight.
I would imagine. After all, this is Kingdom Hearts we're talking about.
Hold on, I gotta readjust my shoulders.
Okay. You do that while Donald does the work.
I've been working out more recently and my shoulders have really been feeling it.
I would imagine.
Oh yeah.
Don't go too hard.
Nah.
Eat your chips.
I like, more recently I've been trying to do it every other day.
I see. Well, whenever you get the time to.
Yeah.
But it's pretty good that you're actually trying to make an effort.
Yeah.
So kudos to you.
Because the thing is, I'm not necessarily unhealthy, but I am still overweight and I kind of want to lose that weight because I want to fit into some of my clothes again.
Yeah. I know.
I gotta fit in my skinny jeans, bruh. My yoga pants are
Now,
killing
my
me.
shirts, on the other hand, because of my shoulders, I'm always going to be a 2XL.
Dude, you got broad shoulders. There's no arguing with that.
Yeah.
Obviously, you gotta wear those shirts.
I have linebacker shoulders.
You pretty much do. Oh god, camera. Woo!
Whoa, that guy just came
You
right
were-
back.
You went right over him. Good timing.
No?
Wait, did that say lift shop or shop lift?
Lift stop.
Oh, lift stop. Oh, I thought it said lift shop. I can't read. Woo! Oh my god, they spin to win, but they lose anyway.
So, I actually have... So when this game first came out, Brady Games did a strategy guide, and I still have that strategy guide.
Yeah. Huh.
I know it's kind of pointless to tell you about it now, but I thought it was something fun to say.
Well,
How good
there
was
you go.
the strategy guide?
Strategy and beating
Yeah.
the game.
Like, I don't even do... Like, I don't collect strategy guides anymore because you have the internet to do that, but... Up until... Like, even, like, in... But even, like, when I... And more recently when I did it, it was really more of a collector's thing than a, oh, I need this to beat the game.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's the same thing with cheat codes where you pretty much would write down everything of how to do the cheats, but now it's like all accessible
Yeah.
either through the game
Like-
or online. You know?
No, it like actually on the contrary, I've seen cheat codes all but entirely disappear. The only way to cheat now is to actually hack the game or open up a console if applicable.
Yeah, that too.
I still have, like, some old cheat code books. You know, maybe a fun idea for us to do would be for us to actually find some games that are in these books and see how badly we can mess these games up. And see if the code... Actually, see if some of these codes even work. Because I remember, like, back in the day, there were some codes that just didn't work at all. They were just complete bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah, no, some codes didn't work. Depending on the brand or the whoever was writing the cheat codes, they would vary. The cheat code books I bought, they were all solid. Like, they all worked just fine. I forget what the book was, though.
I'd say with cheat codes, the best place would be Grand Theft Auto 3.
GTA in general has the best cheats. Pretty much.
I remember the time when I went over to a friend's house years ago, and he had GTA 3, and I remember he gave me a full pamphlet of all the codes, and when I put in the codes from the phone, one of them was an attack helicopter, and for being a noob, I had no idea how to fly the damn thing, and it exploded on contact. But it was a hell of a lot of fun, though.
But, so, I actually have a story regarding GTA, so...
So, I see the path has emerged at
Yeah.
last.
Yes.
When
The keyhole to the dark.
when I was a kid,
Unlock
I
When I
would
was
go-
a boy.
and
my
the
my
darkness
parents
will
were
overrun
pretty
this world.
prote-
What do I care?
pretty protective of
The
me.
darkness
Like,
holds no
they didn't
power
allow
over
me to
me.
play
Rather,
T-rated
I
games
protective.
until I was... They didn't allow me to play M-rated games
Such
until I was 13.
I
Oh,
was
for me it was 14.
And even then, it was...
Oh.
Like, the exception was Halo.
For me, the exception was
Impossible. The
MGS4.
princesses of heart are all here. It
And like the
must
worst
be
part
her.
is, once I explained to my dad why the M rating didn't make sense, he just like,
Without her
all right, fuck
heart,
it, you can buy M games, but I have to approve them.
She will never be
And
able
then it
to release
eventually
the
devolved
power.
again into, okay, fuck it, you can buy M games. You're clearly more versed in video games than I am.
Yeah.
The king's fools are here. I'll deal with them myself.
It goes
So-
from
You stay here.
this
and
game
guard the
is too
princesses.
inappropriate.
Po-
Don't
like,
play it.
Case in
And
point,
now
I
today-
didn't... Case in point, I never played GTA 3 or GTA 4 when it was relevant. Hell, I still haven't played GTA 5.
Yeah, it's been I played GTA
But I
Vice
thi-
City at a friend's house.
But I did play I think I played either Vice City or GTA 3 at a friend's house once. Like, I'm gonna pause the game so I can finish the story, because we're about to fight the boss.
Alright. Because if it would have to be any of the
So,
bunch,
so
I'd say Vice City would be
So
my
during
favorite.
like one of these like mini family reunions where we all have like a luncheon together, I go into my cousin's. Me and my cousin go into his room, and he has this PS2, and he has a couple games. One of them, Spider-Man 2, and then he has like a couple sports games. I think he had I don't know what else he had, but he had GTA 3. He was younger than me at the time.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
What's it
Let's
called?
go to a strip club, shall we?
No, I also find ratings in general to be irrelevant. Like, I understand why the ESRB exists, especially when they stood up for us when Trump called all the gaming heads to office and they actually stood up for us. It makes a lot of sense. I understand their existence. I also find it pointless, especially if you have Google at your
This
fingertips.
world will be
Oh my God.
plunged into darkness.
Can,
It is unstoppable.
We'll stop it. After coming this far, there's no way
I
we're
can't
gonna let that
believe
happen.
it took Donald Trump to make Aeneas Sarkeesian try to defend video games.
You think you can defeat me?
I mean, it makes sense. They don't actually believe what they say, because otherwise they just stand firm. They would actually agree with Donald Trump for once. They don't actually care. They just want to split sides. and
They
create
just
drama.
they just want to be against Donald Trump. Like,
Yeah. Straight
it doesn't
up.
matter
They don't
whether you
give a
like the guy or
fuck.
hate the guy. I think we can all agree that those type of people, they just want to be as contrarian as possible.
Yeah, no, they want their friends in charge, and they want to be contrarian to who they project to be the quote-unquote enemy.
The problem is nowadays.
Well,
is
can we
that-
stop talking about this? Cause people comment on our videos now.
Oh,
I understand.
fuck. No, because chances are our audience is going to agree anyways. I don't give a fuck.
Well, here's the thing.
Damn it!
Nowadays is that
Good job.
people have I don't know. I mean, I want to really be careful in what I'm saying here because
They have
of
a
social
disposition
media,
to- yeah.
a lot of people are having difficulty in what to believe in. And two, a lot of people on the internet have no idea what the fuck they are talking about.
Yes.
And
The problem lies.
Just like a certain guy on Game Grumps talking about game design.
Oh yeah, seriously.
Any
Like-
moment now.
Like,
But
I'm
here's
not
the
gonna be
point.
the person who says that if you suck at a game, you can't criticize it. But if you're going to make if you're gonna make like a 20 to 30 minute video telling us why Ocarina of Time sucks, I expect you to at least be competent at the game.
right.
Yeah.
And what I've said earlier about the game graphics, shit like that, when the coding and all that, of course I'm giving a guess at it, but at least it's a harmless subject, not a critical one.
Right. No,
Because
it's.
I don't want to look like a fool, especially
here's the thing.
when it.
Here's the thing.
Dude, you're on Neon Cabaret. You already are a fool.
Well, I'm a goofball, but I'm not. I don't want to be like the type of asshole who is trying to insult other people's intelligence.
No, let me do that.
That's fair, but yeah, but okay. Here's the thing. I think it's okay to criticize. If you've watched the channel enough, you'll know that I will be the first to criticize anything if I think it is worthy of criticism. Hell, my favorite video games of all time, I have criticisms of. If you ask me for them, I will give them to you. Especially if I know them really well, like Armored Core 3, I can list them off the top of my head because I'm very familiar with the game.
Dude, I have something, I have something mean to say about everything and
Yeah,
everyone.
Yeah, just because I criticize something doesn't mean I think it's bad. That's the part that people don't get. Just because it has criticisms doesn't mean it's bad. And what's it called?
It sucks nowadays that everybody's so offended to the littlest thing.
Right. Yeah. That and everyone's offended by criticism, and those people who are easily offended by criticism also see criticism as a reason why a game is bad. Like recently today, I saw a list that Reset Era put out for Persona 5, like a bunch of criticism.
Yeah.
The worst part is there are a few points in there that I actually agree with. There are a few, at least from a mechanical standpoint.
Wait. Before you go into this, I just want to tell you that I plan on doing Persona 4 on the channel, and there's a chance you might spoil something in it.
I'm not going to spoil anything.
No.
I think it's a good game worth playing. Yeah, no. There are some there are some points story-wise and gameplay-wise that I agree with, but it's buried underneath a pile of bullshit, and it hurts because I agree with some of the points and I want to highlight those points, but only those points. I think the one that I get the least is the one where they make fun of the localization because it's a lot closer to the original Japanese version. And there's a lot of reasons for that, because first off, the way the game is written is for a mature audience, so it has mature language, like mature not as in cursing, but mature as in it has better diction, it has more structured and varied syntax, and as a result, stupid people think that it's structurally awkward, and that pisses me off because I think it's really well written. Some of my favorite segments of the game are in the Velvet Room, where it's just Igor and the twins spouting very mysterious stuff, and as a result, the sentences can come off as airy, aloof, mysterious, but people just take that air of mystery and just, because they're confused, because it doesn't give them any complete answers, they think it's bad.
Yeah. I agree with you there, because when people are confused, they completely lash out of argument, just no apparent reason.
Right, and some of my favorite stories are ones where you get bits and pieces at a time, where you have to construct the story yourself, but over a period of time. And that's what I hate about games translated by Treehouse. All the subtlety is lost, all the mystery and mystique is lost. Everything that requires a build time is ruined. Like the way some of the relationships worked in Fates.
Oh my god.
Yeah, some of the, like, if you watch the fan translation, like if you see the fan translation, there was this one, I think it was Fates, where there were two ninjas talking.
Okay.
And in the Japanese version, they had a very serious discussion because they were rival ninja clans about death and murder and their place in it. Why they thought it was okay to be assassin, and they eventually resolved that it wasn't okay, but it's who they were. or something to that effect. I can't remember. It wasn't that they were good people, but it's who they were, and that's where they belong. In the Treehouse translations, that entire conversation is just replaced with ellipses because ninjas are silent. That's the joke. I guess that's why I've been leaning more towards Japanese games as of late, especially when it comes to console games like on the Switch. Just because
It's because they just offer what you want as a consumer more.
Yeah.
And I feel the same way.
Yeah, no, because especially a lot of AAA publishers and developers, they feel they have to pander to this audience. They have to try to make it as milquetoast as possible and benign as possible. But that, in the end, offends me because the thing is, you have to offend someone, and in a lot of regards.
What happens is that they try to appeal so much to everyone that it appeals to no one.
Right.
Yeah.
Because in the end, it feels to me as if they think I'm too stupid to understand the nuance, and
that's the reason why Japan is laughing at us.
Right, yeah. That's why Japan's like, you don't like sexy girls in your video games? Why not?
Yeah.
No,
Meanwhile, that's probably why. And then you have games like Xenoblade 2, where the first 30 minutes of the game, they have, like, sexy girls.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, Jake told me that the creator behind One Piece, the reason why you see majority of the girls pretty much half naked is because the girls are not afraid to show some skin.
Right. No, and I think that's the worst part of it, too. The people today who are harping on video games for being too sexy and too violent are, one, hypocritical because movies can do so much worse.
Oh, they can.
Dude.
They can.
Dude, books have done worse.
Books, too.
Yeah, books have done worse. Movies have done worse. And you can have genuinely intelligent video games, but no one
Dude,
lets
like,
that happen.
Gumball did an entire episode about that.
Yeah,
Like, their entire point was, books are just as bad if you're gonna go by, like, sending messages to, like, the younger kids.
Exactly.
What?
Yeah, I think it's nuts because people say BioWare has, like, all these cool themes and they actually explore adult themes, and I'm thinking the entire Armored Core series is about post-apocalyptic war zones where humans continue to fight and only unite under a common cause. Like Armored Core 3, the 3 factions in the game are just constantly fighting until the controller, the thing that basically runs the city, tries to kill them off. That is the only reason why they stop fighting, and as soon as the controller is defeated, the next game they're immediately fighting again. And I don't know. It's just
Oh my god.
Fairy heart. Use it.
No. Yeah.
Use it.
Yeah, I totally forgot I had that. So much for me not pulling a Game Grumps.
Yeah.
Oh my god. On that note, we're gonna have to call it an episode because it's been about 30 minutes.
Sure.
No problem.
Tune into the next episode because I have.
Tune into the next episode where I die more. Okay, bye.